This is embarrassing to say, but when I first started posting videos, I would get 10 views, and I was so happy. I wouldn't even, to be honest, like a lot of YouTubers say that, oh, I was so happy for each view. I didn't even look at the views. I didn't give a fuck. I just posted videos because I love them. And then one day, when this new app came out, with all these half-naked teenagers doing the the TikToks, that's when I hit my first ever viral video. Besides my 2013 parody of Drake's Hotline Bling called Asian Bling that got 5,000 views on YouTube that my teachers made me take down because it was quote-unquote too racist. No, but seriously, when TikTok came out, I posted my first millions of views video, and the embarrassing part of the story was I used to look at celebrities, like TikTok celebrities, mind you, like Charli D'Amelio, like, who were the other guys? The Bryce Halls, the Noah Becks. And I was so envious. I would sit there and watch their interviews with Gary Vee. Oh my god, why the fuck am I admitting this? And I would think to myself, one day that's gonna be me. Like, that's so cool. Like, I would hear her story about just being somebody, posting what she loved online, doing the dancing, and just one day having millions upon millions of hundreds of millions of people think it was cool, give her likes and validation and love, and I saw people like that, the dark side of it, where they would get messages, threats, hate, and I'd watch it deteriorate them. And I would think, bitch, what the fuck are you complaining about? Like, that's my dream. Out of the 100,000 hate comments, you still have 2 million people giving you love. But what it did to my psyche was, although I got a lot of motivation from it, and a lot of fantasy about becoming the best social media creator, I literally used to believe and used to really want to be one of the biggest entertainers in the world. I wanted to be somebody like that. And at the time, I thought I would be willing to do anything to get there, including sell my morals, sell away my values. To the point where if there was maybe I would never, like, I would tell myself if there was a new trend or something I didn't agree with, I would do it if I knew it would get views. And I think I deluded myself into truly believing, on the surface believing that, where the truth was, there were so many opportunities for me to sell my soul and get the views, and I would never do it. Whether I was scared, or you could say I had great morals. The bottom line is, besides all that stuff, the thing that I felt the most from that was an embarrassment. I felt embarrassed that at 19 years old, I didn't have millions of views and millions of dollars and everyone in the world, and being the most famous person in the world and everyone loving me. Obviously now I look back on that, I'm like, what the fuck are you complaining about, bro? Like, some kids don't have a fucking roof over their head and you're complaining about not having this shit. But hey, embarrassingly enough to admit, I was genuinely embarrassed of those things. Like, I was genuinely, it affected my self-worth so much. I was like, wow, I didn't care that logically Not every fucking 19-year-old is gonna go mega viral and make millions of dollars. But the most key thing that I've recently learned over my short years on this earth is, oh my god, do you see how I've been backing up for this fucking 4 times because I'm Chinese and I can't drive? Don't know how to use the non-backup cam on this bitch because there is none. Thanks, Mom, for getting the 2013 Toyota Matrix. I realized that not only should your self-worth not come from external validation, but people aren't as far ahead in life as you think. What do you mean by that? Clearly, these TikTok girls with the big boobies are making so much more money and they're younger than you. And that's exactly how I felt. I was like, look at all these 16-year-olds, so much more successful. But then eventually, maybe I never got to that level, but I got those views. I got that money. I got that fame. And during that was also the most lonely, sad, depressed, shameful time in my life. And also, during some of that time was the best, most proud, happiest, loving times of my life. Then I realized success in life, people ahead of you, sure, materialistic, they might have more things, more materials, more quantity. But what cannot be measured, that is the one thing that is true across the board of all humans that can actually allow you to measure success is what you think of yourself. Is what the fuck your self-worth is. What your self-image is. Your true self-image. When you strip away all the external validation, money, views, friends, people, it's the stuff that you wake up in the morning and write 3 times in the journal. The 3 lines that I always talk about of what you're proud of that have nothing to do with things like that. The things like how you treat others, your family, your morals, your views. And the only way to win in life is to keep going. But it's to keep going down a path that you are truly proud of. And I think that's where a lot of people get the mistake. They think if they keep going and they keep picking themselves back up and keep going, and keep trying to get better and better, they're going to win. And that's how I felt. And I would do that. I would pick up and it just left me miserable. But when I finally told myself that the only thing I have to do is keep trying on the things that truly make me proud as a person deep down, my whole life changed. And I've never been able to look in the mirror until now and truly say I'm proud of not only the product, but of the man in the mirror, but the product of what he will become. And besides, homie, there's a lot of fucking, some of the people you look up to, some of the celebrities, some of the idols, some of them are not happy at all. I've met a decent amount of people in my industry, and some of them are the most miserable, self-loathing pieces of shit you'll ever meet. At the same time, some of the people you truly look up to didn't start their success, their career, until much later, much older than you. So if you keep thinking in life that whatever age, whatever stage of life you are at, that if you just keep trying on the things that truly make you proud of yourself as a human, I guarantee you eventually you will keep coming across new things. And now I am able to, and I hope everyone will be able to, look at things like personal growth, different mindset shifts as the biggest successes in life. My camera's about to die. My butthole's itchy from the pre-workout. I'm gonna go fucking violate my chest. I hope you find the true success that you are actually looking for deep down inside. I love you.